What up, guys? And welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Although I feel I don't really need to explain that. In the last episode, we got to Andromeda Galaxy. Things went from bad to worse.
I just updated the chart.
And we got to the first planet, and shit even got worse. And my dad died. And we ended up getting back to the Nexus. And we're hoping that everyone else is okay. But considering the track record of our time in Andromeda, probably not. So let's go make some new friends on the Nexus.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back.
That's-
Real food and a shower are just ahead.
That's an understatement. You know, I feel like someone would have, like, taken the tram
Here
out
we
to
are.
see us. But, hey, whatever.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Good question.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
Nah.
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please
Yeah.
select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7.
Yeah.
That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Yeah,
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical
Okay.
or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Avira?
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So
Yeah.
where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance.
Yeah.
And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right.
Duh.
That was helpful.
Nice. Unknown error.
Plants are still alive.
Oh,
Like
hey.
they didn't finish building it.
Sup, bro?
Hi there.
Tuh.
We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Hmm.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark?
That-
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
I feel like someone somewhere missed the memo.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Yeah, we're
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're
definitely here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
So how
Everything
long?
that could go wrong with our plan has.
Yeah.
We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge.
They've been here for
We
less
lost
than a
whole
year.
sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
These
The crew of the
assholes.
Hyperion.
Good luck.
Oh. Yeah, that
I'm
never
Jaren
bodes
Tan,
well.
director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Yeah.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry
Friendly-ish.
faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
Wait,
This is
what?
Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
Dick.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the
Oh, no
Golden Worlds
shit.
panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Gonna have to be. Yeah.
You're in trouble here. I'd say you need any help you can get.
We need qualified help.
That's no way to treat a guest.
I find it funny that the Krogan is the nicest out of all
I'm
of them.
Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
No one cares about your concerns.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Right then.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am, the
bloom.
Hyperion's core is now
Whoa.
online.
That...
Let me
she...
show you
Oh.
something.
Please don't tell me that is a normal face I'm gonna be seeing. 'Cause
An hour
Jesus.
ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Again, friendliest Krogan ever. Thank you for not being a dick like the rest of these assholes.
Handling something big, is she? I'll just organize this as it comes in.
You and I are going to be very good friends.
You know what the priority
We'll
is.
get you all fixed up and ready to go.
go see Tan.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent
How
others
did they
from
find
accessing
out their
them.
names?
It seems murder
I
isn't
wonder.
exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check
That's
on
a
things.
sarcastic
And
way
if
to
I
put
fail,
it.
I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay.
Just
The coordinates
got
for
me.
Eos will be in the computer.
That was a good one.
And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Yeah. Smug.
Any idea where they went?
Seriously,
Nothing certain. But tens of
every
thousands
leader
of
I wanna
colonists
just
are unaccounted
punch.
for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Yeah.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distress. If that, should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
That's all. Thanks for your...
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's
Really
success.
need you. Like, in all seriousness, you are probably the least important person. Yep. Something.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
As much as I
wasn't there during the mutiny.
Enjoy
Lucky.
some of the plot,
I thought we were done with this,
should,
honestly.
Accelerate this.
But maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. 3rd time this week.
Your hair sucks,
It's getting
bro.
worse.
That's not good.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing.
If you could scan these...
Yeah? Okay.
No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Okay. Do 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 do. Oop, container. What's in here? I'll take all of that.
Yes,
What's up, Cash?
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Lots.
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster.
Ooh.
Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Alrighty.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out.
Thanks. Should be fine though. Let's see. Do. Oh hey. Yeah, I think we're good. Those.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
What?
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful.
Thanks.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for...
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real...
Pathfinder. They haven't reported in for some I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what my...
Alright.
Don't give up. When I'm up...
Their friend...
Okay, and...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try
Absolutely. What do you need?
Yep. Okay. So I think that does that.
Notice the handoff there. Too small for lizards. Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet.
Mike?
Not just that. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but
they were frustrated.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just...
As long as the Nexus is here.
Double down crisis mode.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. So... Wait, what's...
It's not right.
Oh.
It's not fit.
What?
My husband...
Side quests.
He's locked up and slated for... His name is Milken Rensis.
I'll talk to him. And... Gandros. Hey, bro.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it.
I'd
Just
rather
focus
not.
on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I very well might.
Bye, Kandros.
You.
Let's see. Actually...
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
That's the console for a strike.
What are they?
Assault. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
I'll deploy your people.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete.
Cool. As I said, I've been busy. There we go. Yeah, a lot of multiplayer time. You know what? Let's get some basic. This is a good startup for weapons. There we go. And a bunch of research data. Okay. Oh wait, I think I still have to talk to what's her butt? The most annoying. Yep. Shadow Bassin.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way.
Bitch.
This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I'm not even gonna touch that.
There's also the strange technology.
We've tried. Not me. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion...
You've had no colony success.
Less than you think. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Or even me.
I'm not seeing a difference.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Right. Ryder, Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you.
Are you sure it's just not because you're a bit of a bitch? Seriously, like, total bitch. I'm not even gonna begin to estimate how much of a bitch you actually are. Because Jesus, you were a bitch. I think there was something. Yep. Okay. And... oh, right, yeah.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder.
Ah.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murder.
Your wife saw...
At this point, the security chief, Reynolds, my friend.
Last I
There's more. Witness saw the chief's chest explode. That's what I told. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate.
And to a degree, that would make sense, actually. In all honesty,
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Murder case.
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis. The man found...
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our luck. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Yeah.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account. Look, knock yourself. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Yeah, I could see why. Alrighty. Well, No, I don't even care. Let's head back and talk to Sam. See what he wanted. Because, yeah, you know, that little implant in my brain that talks to me. You know what? The more I think about it, the more crazy it sounds. It's like, who are you talking to? Oh, there's a voice in my head. Oh, okay.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Yeah, why?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat.
Built-in steroids.
Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
Makes sense.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we're starting with Soldier. Oh.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
Oop.
I bet. Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered
this bed?
Alec tied it to your progression as
printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
I mean, considering the job. Alrighty. Well, go to my ship. Let's see what I get. Nope. Docking bay. There we go. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah. Kind of got to collect the
See
crew.
what Dan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder on route.
Flies.
How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Tactical improv. Sounds reasonable.
They call her the Tempest.
It's definitely pretty. Early model of the Normandy? Actually, no, Normandy was around.
Let's go take a closer look.
I'm not gonna kid in a candy store.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Why is she
So you're the
walking
one who's making everything
such a weird way?
happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah, I ain't questioning.
Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
A little hip wiggle, a little promise to do stuff for you, and we're good. Seriously, like, she is 90% hip wiggle. Still one of the coolest characters.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call
like a
this the
regular
research
wrench
room.
wouldn't work for
There's
this.
space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
This'll be fun.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Is the best part the zero-G room? Is that a room?
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Of course we're ready to
We
go.
call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Let's get moving. Definitely a spacious bridge.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here.
Solarians.
And to meet you, of course.
Very
I'll be
fast.
piloting the Tempest at your
In
word.
every
Quite the
regards,
ship,
pretty
but
much.
it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Well,
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me.
It's like, ooh, motivational speech. I gotta sit down for this.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you've got something to say for the log.
We got
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it. So let's show them what we got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Again, I really hope this is what future tech looks like.
Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Yep. Okay, mild seizure warning, guys.
System, Hideous. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Oh. Eos. Whoops. Whatever. Oh. Pick up some iron. Not what I meant to do. Boop. There's the button I was looking for. Going for a better view. Neat.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that...
Well, let's go in for the landing. Oh, right. Well, same amount of damage for both of those. Let's see. And instead of that... No. Okay, it literally is just... Wow, I have 3. Okay. Damage. Wow. Let's... Jesus. Okay. No, not. Unless... I think I had a sniper rifle. Yeah. Not a scope. Oh. That is some weight. Alright. That on there, and that on there. I think, yeah. Stop that. And actually, yeah, having a biotic is usually a good thing. Alright, let's take it in for a landing.
Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
You know what?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder?
Let's take it in.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
I am glad they updated the faces.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
Because some characters looked like they were 60, others looked like they were made out of plastic.
Hell.
At least it's not lightning storms.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Set us down right next to our old gear. Alrighty. Well, let's take a gander. No. Hey. Right. I'm still wearing my broken helmet. Well, it's not broken, but
What are we
you know what I mean.
supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and provides us with important research data, Pathfinder.
Plus,
if you
no
continue to
Pathfinder.
scan and collect this
If
data,
EOS is like
we can
Habitat
utilize
7,
it
that
to
signal
develop
we
new
scanned must be
technologies and
connected with the
upgrades for
atmosphere.
equipment such as
We
your
could use
weapons
the
and
outpost's
armor.
antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
How would they?
Got a code lock key.
Bunch of stuff.
Andy, it'll get us in.
Alrighty. What the? I heard a feet. Was that Cora? It must have been one of the two of them.
Another code. Like we
We
already
suffered
found.
Arthur. First death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Nobody tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Oof. Yep. Place got all types of messed up. Alright.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
Well, aside from this whole place being messed up to hell. Ooh, that's a lot of iron.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell? Thinking sending us here. Eos might have looked.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Yeah.
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be... It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we'll know where to look for that signal.
Well, maybe. Another container. Dang it. Alright.
Huh.
Hi, hi.
Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here?
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
You leave that to me.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Hell yeah, I want to poke
Expect
the tiger.
trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Of course.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam,
All
your
right.
friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus record...
Really, Ryder?
Don't judge me, bitch.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
There they are.
Hostiles ahead!
Boom! Explosions. Get decimated.
They weren't kidding about the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Oh, hey. What the?
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these
Aye.
buildings.
Cat or dealt with.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
Crazy Blue. Interesting name. More parts. Anything to scan? Nope. Alright.
Power restored.
Boom.
We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Absolutely.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Yeah. I'd rather not die.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Boing. Nope, not up there. Let's head on in.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Eyes on the mountain.
It actually worked. Is there audio?
Compiling now.
Was recorded a day before the first Ket
Ambush.
attack. The storms
The Ket
radiation
scouted
were
them
already
out.
killing us.
Okay, that was like 3 different audio logs just piled on top of each other. Ooh. I will
Looks
take
like
that.
salvage. New. Days ago, new. Probably the guy at the relay tower. Or his friends. Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A nomad. See,
Oop. Science lab?
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging
Alrighty.
anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to
This gives us the tools to find the source.
Okay. Snag that.
The research station is back
Alright,
online.
I can
I've provided
do
a
development.
list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
I'll mess around with that later. Can I open it? Oh, there's... Yep, there we go. Beep, beep, beep.
No good. The forward station should have the access code, once we call it down.
Oh, okay. Let's get that.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Yeah, boop.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Now we go back. Boop. There we go. Let's pop this puppy open. It's good. Except it has no guns. Alright. And now we got ourselves a sweet set of wheels. And with that,
Nomad
guys...
should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Yeah. Alrighty. So, yeah, with that, I know it was a bit of a short episode, guys. Well, in terms of action-y stuff. A lot of talking. But we'll definitely pick this up later on. So until that time, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.